Did you miss the snake content? Well, this video is definitely for you if you did. Stick around to find out the top 10 venomous snakes that exist in the world today. How's it going, Planet Fam? Are you good? It feels great to have our family growing. And if you're here and you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Oh right, is it me? Okay, let me help you out here. First off, welcome to Hello Planet. This channel should be your go-to channel for animal content, facts, and visuals. To be able to see some more, hit that button right now and become a part of our awesome family. As I mentioned earlier, in today's video we're going to review a list of snakes that are the most highly venomous and dangerous in our world today. Are you ready for this? Let's go! Number 10. Number 10 on the chart is tiger snake. The tiger snake, otherwise known as the Notkai scutatus, is a very venomous snake. The snake comes from southern and western Australia, as well as coastal islands like Tasmania. This particular snake stands as one of the most venomous snakes in Australia, thereby making it to the 10th position around the world. Tiger snakes feed on mammals and birds. If a tiger snake's bite is not treated, all the neurotoxins, mycotoxins, coagulants, and hemolysins find their ways through the bloodstream of whomever the snake bit and cause serious damage to them. You can find them living in swampy regions and wetlands. They come in different sizes and colors, but usually range from the colors of a tiger, which are different shades of yellow, to pitch black. Fun fact: because the snakes have colors similar to the tiger, they were named tiger snakes. Did you know that? Leave a comment if you did. Good job! About 17% of Australians who suffer from snake bites are bitten by tiger snakes. An average tiger snake is 3 to 6 feet long. They also give warnings to their victims by hissing loudly and breathing repeatedly. Next time you see a snake doing this, leave or suffer a painful snake bite. Number 9. Banded KRITE. KRITEs can either be black-banded, many-banded, or faint-banded. They are venomous sea snakes that have amazing swimming skills. You can find a black-banded sea KRITE in the western side of the Pacific Ocean, around peninsulas in Malay, Indonesia, and the rest of that area. Every 6 hours, this venomous snake comes up for air. It naturally feeds on other sea animals like fishes and does not threaten humans unless threatened. Keyword there is threatened. You cannot know everything a snake considers threatening, and once around one, you may have no room for escape, especially when it's a known venomous snake. So be careful around the banded KRITEs because they are always ready to defend themselves. Number 8. Saw-scaled viper. A saw-scaled viper is our 8th most venomous snake. It is also called Echis carinatus and is single-handedly responsible for the majority of human deaths each year due to snake bites. Can you imagine how much venom it would have used on the people to make them die that way? Free advice: do not test a saw-scaled viper, no matter the situation. Saw-scaled vipers can be found in the Middle East and in certain parts of India. The snake is aggressive by default and is found in large quantities. So it's no surprise how easily they can harm you or anyone, really. The snake finds solace in staying in well-populated areas. Number 7. BOOMSLANG. A Despholitis typus, aka BOOMSLANG, is also a venomous snake. It lives in sub-Saharan Africa and has its own distinct look. A boomslang has oversized eyes with an egg-shaped head just like this. This venomous snake measures up to 1.5 meters and was named by the Afrikaans language. Boomslang simply means tree snake in Afrikaans. They're called tree snakes because they hunt by copying or acting like a tree branch. The snake will extend its body and look as motionless as a tree. Try not to fall for this one, because if you do, we both know what comes next. Number 6. King Cobra. Did someone say Cobra Kai? Ha! No! We said King Cobra. And yes, it is the same King Cobra we talked about in our other video. Click here to have a look. Or just check it out after this video so you don't miss anything on our journey to number 1. A king cobra is known as Ophiophagus hanna and can be found in native India, Philippines, Indonesia, and Asia. If you heard well enough, it almost sounded like esophagus. Do you know what that is? An esophagus is basically the throat. Well, gullet for animals, but throat for us humans. King cobras are known for leaving unfortunately unforgettable bites, which have extra help from their throat. Not only is this the longest venomous snake in the world at 15 feet long, but also one of the biggest with a weight of 20 pounds. Due to the size of their kind, they fear no one, not even a man 6 feet tall. A king cobra can level the playing field and ultimately leave you with a bite you will never forget. On the bright side, the snake is shy and avoids human contact as much as possible. Yet this isn't enough reason to feel safe because animals can be quite unpredictable. Where do you think king cobras can be found? Wrong answers only. Number 5. PERON'S sea snake. PERON'S are also venomous sea animals. They come from the Strait of Taiwan, Core Sea Islands, and other regions. A PERON'S sea snake has a snout vent and feeds on small fish. This snake is different because it gives birth to young snakes instead of snake eggs. They're easily distinguishable from other sea snakes because PERON'S have spines on their heads. Number 4. Yellow-bellied sea snake. Another sea snake that made the list? Isn't that cool? Yellow-bellied sea snakes usually have black backs and yellow underbellies. If you ever catch all of these attributes in one animal in the water, then you should know that it is a yellow-belly sea snake. One bite from this snake will inject venom into your body and cause serious damage to the skeletal muscles. The venom of a yellow-bellied sea snake can be neutralized with antivenom. This snake usually lives in marine habitats and feeds on fishes by swallowing them whole instead of breaking them down. Number 3. Black mamba. A Dendroaspis polyepsis, or black mamba for short, is the deadliest snake in Africa. But not the deadliest snake in the world because it doesn't have the most potent venom. Either way, the black mamba is from Eastern Africa, but can also be found in Southern and Sub-Saharan Africa. On land, it is the fastest snake and one of the biggest. It also has a long range for striking. Black mambas are actually not even black. They're gray or brown. What earned them such a name was the color of their mouth, or the color of the insides of their mouth. The dark jaw of a black mamba adds that extra dark aesthetic to its dangerously harmful venom. I cannot even imagine getting bitten by one, a true near-death experience. With just 2 drops of its venom, a person can die from one of its bites. The venom of a black mamba is cardiotoxic and neurotoxic, which equals a very terrible combo. For this reason, we had to rank the black mamba as the 3rd deadliest snake in the world. If the mamba is 3rd, who is 2nd, you ask? The 2nd deadliest venomous snake in the world is none other than Number 2. The Dubois sea snake. That's right, the Dubois sea snake can be found in many places like the coasts of the Timor, Coral, and Indian Ocean in Australia. This snake tops the black mamba by just a little stretch. Although the prey for a Dubois sea snake is moray eels and other sea animals like fish, it is still important to note and remember that the snake holds a lot of venom, enough to have it ranked as the world's 2nd most poisonous snake. And now for number 1. Indian taipan. The Indian taipan is hands down the most venomous, most poisonous, and most dangerous snake in the world when it comes to the effects of its bite. This 5.9-foot long snake can mostly be found in Australia. With just a small dose of its venom, the Indian taipan snake is able to paralyze its prey. The venom of this snake is enough to kill a minimum of 100 men, not a maximum. Listen again, a minimum. The effects of a bite from an Indian taipan are localized pain, headache, vomiting, diarrhea, and more. Once bitten by an Indian taipan, it is very important to make sure the bite gets treated, because failure to do so can result in organ failure. The paralyzing venom is made up of many toxins such as trapoxin, neurotoxins, and mycotoxins, which cause hemorrhaging in blood vessels and muscle tissues. It also makes breathing difficult. A bite from an Indian taipan stands till this day as the most lethal snake bite to ever suffer. Without immediate treatment, in under an hour, a human can die. For this reason and many more, the Indian taipan is the deadliest snake in the world when it comes to the strength of its venom. Snake venom mostly affects the nervous system and can cause respiratory paralysis. I hope from this video that you learn to encounter such animals with care in order to maintain the rightful control of your respiratory organs. If you liked this video, you'll like these other videos as well. We even have a specific video on just king cobras. Do have a look. And as soon as you're done, feel free to head over to our page and watch some more videos. Thank you, and see you next time.